These are photos of moving day for the Young family. The trek from the Corvallis area to Weatherford, Texas would be beyond stressful for most families. But the Youngs have done this sort of thing before and have a good system.
We pack our boxes and we have them very well
pack
organized
your own boxes,
and
PBOs?
labeled.
Wrong.
And this did not go as planned.
Kate Young said the movers were supposed to show up at her Monroe, Oregon home on April 28th, but they showed up a day late in a rented Penske truck. Young says the crew demanded more money than was originally agreed upon, loaded up the family's belongings, and promised to deliver it to Texas by May 12th.
My mother and I, my elderly mother and I, drove down to Texas to meet the van.
Right.
And it never came.
Young says days turned into weeks. Fearing the worst, Young says she and her husband got to work. With the help of law enforcement and Penske, they were able to track their stuff to a storage facility in Vancouver, Washington.
They had
this
already
discovery
offloaded
coming
in
more
storage?
than 2 months after the truck should have arrived in Texas.
What is most frustrating, we had to be incredibly tenacious to be able to locate our belongings.
Right.
I mean, I have spent, hundreds of hours trying to find our stuff.
Extremely aggravating.
Christina Lyon knows exactly what Young is going through.
For real?
She hired movers in early July to move her mom from Hillsborough to Texas. Her mom's things still haven't arrived, and they have no idea where they are.
That's a lot
Same
of
goes
stuff
for Mallory O'Donnell, who moved from Portland to Rhode Island in early June. She's still waiting for her things to be delivered. At the very least, she'd like an idea as to where her stuff is.
I get frustrated, and then my partner's things were in there as well. And so I feel awful that her stuff was in there.
The stories, Mike, that you're sharing that people don't know where their items are is unfortunately not uncommon.
Roseanne Freitas of the Better Business Bureau says the BBB receives an average of 13,000 complaints and negative reviews about movers each year. Freitas says to avoid rogue movers, you can do a number of things. Get several in-person or virtual estimates.
Get some estimates.
Make sure those estimates are based on weight and not cubic feet. Get full value replacement liability protection. And watch out for large deposits or cash demands. Freitas says you should also vet the company by visiting the BBB website or Google.
Type in that company's name, put review, complaints, scams behind it. And if there are things associated with that, it's going to pop up in that Google search. And if you put in a company's name and nothing pops up, that probably too is a red flag.
Looking back, Kate Young says there were plenty of red flags she should have paid closer attention to, and she will next time. For now, she's just relieved to have found her family's belongings, and now they're working to get their things to Texas, which of course they will do themselves.
Call NMS
Incredibly frustrating.
LLC.
It's really indescribable.
You can't help but feel for all of those families.
I know it's kind of messed up. You need a mover, though?
We've collected a bunch of resources for those of you in the market to move, and you can find those resources on our website, kgw.com. I'm Mike Benner reporting. Now back to you.
Hey, that is wild. Like I said, it's not uncommon. I know a lot of companies that take part in stuff like that. We don't affiliate ourselves with anybody like that. We might show up in the Penske. I'm just telling you, but you don't have to worry about none of that. We in it for the craft. I ain't worried about all the extra stuff. We've been around for a long time. All right. This guy got a mask on. I don't believe him. But anyhow, watch my videos. You can see me. All right. Bye-bye.